WRBL's Chuck Williams and Hannah James will be covering the Columbus Council District 10 race that features realtor and nonprofit executive Travis Chambers and businessman John Anker.
Chambers was the leading vote getter back on the May 21st primary, receiving over 900 votes more than Anker, but not enough to avoid a runoff. Our team coverage beginning tonight with Hannah James. She is with the John Anker camp on Floyd Road in Columbus. Hannah?
Phil, Teresa, right now I'm joining you live from just off of Veterans Parkway. Now, this election cycle has lasted nearly 6 months, and I'm joined now by businessman John Anker. John, thank you so much for being here this afternoon.
Thanks, Hannah.
Well, one thing I want to ask you, as we come to the end of this, tell me, do you think that you have made it out to get all of your votes out today?
I think we've done a terrific job. We set out, we looked at the data from May 21st in the primary, and we did not come close to winning during the early vote. We caught up a little bit, enough to tie and have this runoff. And today we had a goal. We needed to get 60% of our early vote out in the northern precincts where we felt like a lot of our base was. I mean, I don't want that to necessarily be our only base, but that's a fact that we've come to realize. And we're looking at the numbers of what we think is happening right now, and it looks good that we're getting 60% of that base to the polls right now and in the early vote. And when we look at some other precincts, they're not coming through. And all we can do is wait. We're running the race that we set out to run to win.
And then we're talking about precincts. Those are going to be open at least for the next 2 hours. Now, for someone that's at home right now that they haven't made it out to vote yet, but they're watching this live report, what would you tell them right now?
It's a 5 o'clock report. I want to say maybe I shouldn't say something funny because they might take me serious and just sit back and drink a margarita. I don't know, but they really ought to go and vote. Their vote does count. Our community counts. It does matter. We need to engage. We need to say that we went out and did our civic duty. If you want to complain, you want to talk about negativity, you really just can't sit on the couch and do that. You got to go vote, and you got to speak gently and respectfully to people about what you think and engage. That's what we need to do, engage. And action is to vote, and that's a form of engagement.
All right, well, right now we're going to send it right back into you. Thank you so much for joining us live here tonight. Phil, Teresa, we're going to send it back into you. Reporting live from Veterans Parkway, Hannah James, WRBL News 3, on your side.
All right, thank you so much, Hannah. Our WRBL's Chuck Williams is with the Travis Chambers camp, and as soon as Mr. Chambers shows up at his location, we'll be joining Chuck for his report.
Remember, you have less than 2 hours to cast your ballot. There are 25 polling places open throughout Muskogee County.